gentlemen, we now in Overgrowth. Launchpad's favorite map, and we'll see who's gonna find it more favorite here today. In the bottom left-hand corner of the map, from Infinity Gaming, it is the purple Zerg player, Eon. Purple Zerg player.
Eon.
Damn it. Alright, Tempo, tell me about our other one.
Our other player is spawning in the top right corner of Overgrowth, and he is representing Dignitas. It is the teal Protoss player.
Seed.
And Kibbles. Kibbles. Oh, hell no. Look at this. Proxy hatch in the bottom left corner of the map, or of the base, already spotted by Seed.
Yeah, it's immediately. And I love it.
Patreon.com.
I love that he did it.
/ASL.
I love that he did it.
He went to that corner, he went around, and was going to scout his whole base out. And
What are you doing when you play a former GSL Codes champion?
Yeah.
I mean, you gotta cheese. How can you not?
Yep.
That's what
I'm
I
going
would
to try to make it work. Sometimes I do prefer the one at the natural, just so that it delays the base, and you... This one is more so... Oh my god, he does cancel it. So, yeah. This is really not great, because right now we're looking at a 2-base Protoss player that has already had his Nexus up, double gas being mined, and we are looking at a Zerg player that has speed on the way, which is cool, but he's just now beginning his natural base, and what do you go from here? Do you try to speedling all in, or, I mean, it's a little bit difficult.
Yeah, I mean, you go for another all-in for sure. You don't
for sure,
play,
you can't.
Yeah, you don't play from behind against the macro. You don't play a macro game from behind against Seed. That's one way to do it.
You could do this, though.
I don't understand that decision because the drone obviously didn't, evaporate.
Well, Mothership Core gonna go whale away at this. And right now, Eon just has a bunch of extra money, and he says, you know what, I might as well go ahead and drop it in his base. Maybe distract his units so that my Lings go over to the front. Yeah.
Why not?
Speed is finished! Uh-oh, the sentry has been surrounded. No force field goes down.
Yeah, but he doesn't have that many Lings reinforcing right now. Mothership Core at 78 energy.
Yep, he's gonna be able to get these, he should go for the probes that are attacking the hatchery.
That was an amazing force field, and that's why Seed is a Codes champion. Like, that was really, really well played. That was the best way you could possibly deal with 6 Zerglings in your main.
Indeed, and he does go for it, but 14 more Lings are on the way.
Yeah,
they're going to be rushing across the map, but the wall is here.
Yep.
Yeah, there's no cannon, but there is a Mothership Core, and if all else fails, he will be able to drop that Photon Overcharge, but I don't even think he's going to need it, Kibbles.
Nice cancel from Eon. He's playing his best game that he can, but he's got 800 minerals now and just nothing to do with them. Tough position.
Very tough position, and that drone going to meet that tickle beam. I don't think the face is very ticklish, though, so that's why the drone did die instead of laughing uncontrollably. But I think a player that's going to be laughing uncontrollably is going to be our Dignitas Protoss, as his warp gate has just now finished.
Yeah.
He has 3 gateways done, and he's walled himself in completely, so I guess he's not going to go for a gateway timing or anything like that.
Yeah, he'll just make a bunch of sentries and play it really, really safe and make sure that he's protected against any all-ins, and then he'll eventually go for a big 2-base push. Yeah.
This is mathematics here, where, like...
Way out of this for Eon, at all. He's going to go for a quick Roach Barn so he can try to deal with it, but I agree, man. Like, numbers, abacus, get it if you don't understand, and it'll help understand what we're talking about, because Seed, man...
I don't even think an abacus would help, man, because you have to know how to use it, right? Like, you can have one, but, like, if you don't know how to use an abacus, it's just like this kind of weird machine, ancient technology.
6 sticks and rings. I mean, that's what Google.
It's like a sundial, right? Like, I don't understand. But
you know what though? Like, I don't know how sundial works either.
Me neither, right? So, anyways, but yeah, these units here at the natural of Seed are going to be able to ward away this pressure. And even that attack, or even moving out when Seed did, he killed an Overlord that supply blocked Eon. So you got a player that is down by 23 workers, getting his Overlords killed all over the map. This is just an absolute disaster right now. And without Spine Crawlers, does he have any? He has one. And quite a bit of Roaches.
That Overlord will die as well, and Seed at this point is just like, okay, now he's like, how do I end this game? And
yeah.
He found his answer, 5 gateways. I'm sorry, Seed, you will have to wait approximately 90 to 120 seconds, but when he pushes into attack here, there's not going to be anything that Eon can do. He does force the mass recall because he's made so many Roaches, but like, there's no chance of this attack winning the game, and because of that, like, Eon's economy behind this is half of Seed's.
Yeah. And there's no proxy pylon, so that's one good thing. You know, there was never one able to be taken. And Eon gonna go ahead, and this is really the only thing he can do. He's gonna go ahead and grab that gold base. Luckily for him, though, you know, and I think a little bit more smart this time, he's not gonna go on the other side of the map with it. He's gonna take the one that is closer.
Hey,
but
he forced Seed to make a mistake, which is a lot more than many other players out there are able to say. Some Lings do get into the main. We see 6 Stalkers warping in response.
Yeah, and he sees all the gateways in the Robo. A taste of things to come. Saying, uh-oh. How am I going to deal with this?
Tempo, I'm really disappointed right now that you didn't say uh-oh SpaghettiOs.
Why?
Because we are absolutely of that generation.
I know, but I didn't want to say it because then I'm hungry. Like, I don't like to make food references when I'm casting.
Casting
like,
does make you quite hungry. You burn a lot of calories shouting for 3 hours. All right.
Yep.
Stalker's getting caught out in the middle of the map. Will not want to engage versus these Roaches. He should just simply fall back, warp in some sentries at home, and go kill Eon.
Yeah, but he feels like he can do it. He's microing a bit, losing a bit of his Stalkers, though. They do have +1. But the real issue here is at the main of Eon. Or the natural, rather. But if you have these Stalkers, dude, this push is pretty much... Wow, look at the micro, though. Jeez Louise. Another...
I am going to use this game to practice my mechanics. See micros on both sides of the map simultaneously. And now with these force fields, the number of force fields that these sentries have, this game... I would love to see him, like, write something with the force fields.
Yeah.
What'd you draw?
Hallucinating 4 Immortals. And with no detection here, the AI is going to attack them first. Those Lings do absolutely nothing as those Immortals disappear into a cloud of... I don't even know what a hallucinated the unit is made out of, but... Guys, we're back.
Oh, I actually want to... I think that that's a hilarious discussion. I was gonna keep rolling with that.
All right.
But, yeah, I don't know. Basically, we're just contemplating whether if you, like, eat a disc, what if it, like, took you into the game?
Yeah.
Like, that's actually the way to, like, get into the matrix of video games, and we've just, like, never known all along.
Yeah, man. I'll try it out.
I bet nobody's ever eaten a video game CD.
No, I bet somebody has. No, they're definitely... Somebody's
straight up eaten it, swallowed it?
Straight up.
Like, how did they do it? What did they... Put it in a blender?
A blender,
and it in the dust?
I don't know. I swear, there had to... No, you think about it this way. Like, people do dumb stuff all the time.
I agree.
Like, they'll put it on YouTube or whatever.
Yeah.
I bet you if you YouTube, I ate a disc, you might be able to find something. Like, eating a disc. Hey, guys, we got this intro thing to do because it is a pretty early pool that is done here for this player spawning in the top left corner of the map, representing himself as well as Infinity Gaming NA. It is the Purple Zerg. Eon.
And, like, his opponent in the bottom right anticipated this so much. He sent out a probe right away to make sure that nothing finicky was going on. Give it up for the Teal Protoss in the bottom right. One day he'll be a really big tree, but right now he's just
You got a chuckle out of me there. You did. That's the second chuckle you've gotten out of me.
Chuckle.
No, you got quite a few.
Chuckle's a fun freaking word, man.
I like it. Yeah, it's a cool word. You know,
Oh, cool.
Well,
It's a hard one.
what do we got? 10 pool speed, though. It's not just a 10 pool. This is going to be a speed follow-up, but... Speed, Whoa. Zealot is on hold position.
Oh, get wrecked.
That could have been really bad. But the Mothership Core is out. We are looking at a 16 supply Zerg player on 10 drones against a 26 supply Protoss player on 19 probes. And a Mothership Core is out. What?
Now, Seed, what exactly is going through his mind is relax.
Yeah.
He's like, look, gotta make it to the next round. That's all that matters. Let's just chill. I've got this. You have one with a 10 pull. You only killed 3 workers. Oh my god.
Speed is done, but it doesn't allow them to do more damage. It just lets them move faster and look a little bit cooler. But whoa! Losing one more probe. Not really, not really what he wanted there. If he had opened Forge Fast Expand, maybe, but a Seed opening very safe with the gateway first. It's not like it was Nimbus. I feel like this would be a perfect build to do on Nimbus, where Protoss players tend to go for Nexus first or Forge Fast or anything like that. But Merry-Go-Round, I don't think so, man. I don't know if it's the best choice here. Right? I mean,
I think that Eon is just thinking, what are my favorite cheese builds, and less of like, what is my opponent expecting? Like, the things that you need to be thinking when you're in this match, right? What is my opponent expecting? What do I need to do about that being the fact that my opponent is expecting that? Like, I would have loved to see triple hatch opening from Eon, because that's the last thing Seed is expecting cheese right now. Even if he's not expecting it, he's going to be prepared for it. So you can expect an early scout. You know, you can expect a very safe opening from Seed. And so you still want to cheese if you're Eon, right? Like, you don't want to play a 40-minute macro game versus Seed. You're almost definitely going to lose. So how do you take them down? Well, you use a smart cheese. You think what your opponent, try to think what your opponent is running through their head, and then try to counter that, and then fulfill your cheese. So I would have loved to see, you know, fast 3-base into like a Banling bust, or fast 3-base into a Hydra drop. Things of that nature.
But, yeah. Eon is in a bit of a rough position, would be an understatement to say. As the Nexus of Seed is already going up. And he's just chilling. He's perfectly fine. Mothership Core can deal with anything unless a Queen makes that pilgrimage across the map to the Protoss base. Okay, an Artard Magnet going down as the Lings do get into the main. Very nice. But a nice warp in there. We'll be able to deal with this pretty easily.
Yeah, 4 Lings. He'll kill 3, 4 probes maybe. Only gets 2.
Yeah, I feel like I would really like to see Eon at least go for, like, not necessarily limiting. This is a very limiting opener. Like, it's so all in the sense that, yeah, you don't want to go, you know, head to head in a macro game with a previous Codes champion, but the kind of openers that he's doing here are just they get so shut down. And when you get shut down this bad, you're just infinitely behind. Like, you don't come back from this unless
they're the kind of thing that Seed is looking for, which is never what you want to go for. You never want to do what your opponent is expecting that you might do. You know, he definitely wants to all in, but he wanted to be innovative about it, and we didn't really see it. And unfortunately, he's just so far behind now. He's researching Burrow, which anything that would have incorporated Burrow, I would have loved to see.
Dude, Burrowed Banes, I would love it. Burrowed Banes, man. I think that would be the best choice of all time.
There's no way he's gonna hold this attack.
Yeah.
Like, have you seen Stargate, the movie?
No.
Okay, well, basically it's a great movie, and there are these staves that shoot lightning out of them. You could equip all of Eon's drones right now with those staves that shoot lightning, and he'd still die because Guardian Shield would save all his units. Hatchery Natural Expansion is about to go down, after which Seed will march into the main and stake his claim. And
no more Burrow.
Final match.
Bet he wish he could burrow those drones right now. Oh, he's not even actually gonna force field them. He doesn't care.
You research Burrow.
Even hallucinating Archon's like, yeah, I got this in the bag. And he's just gonna move on up and go ahead and waltz on over into that winner's match. Well, the decider match, rather.
These
and the Archons are actually doing work. Oh my god.
Amazing.
I am at a loss for words.
He really doesn't want a mass recall because he totally wants to end this game.
Yeah. And he doesn't have to. The drones are off the line. And I'm surprised that he did pull them here because he does have 2 spine crawlers, so it would have worked a little bit better for him if he waited to fight on this. But that is pretty much the end, man. This is the end.
That's a great song. Who's it by?
It's a great movie, too.
This is the end.
I thought you were going to talk about that Adele song for Skyfall.
When the sky falls.
Yeah.
That one?
Yep.
That Adele.
GG.
Oh, is that really
I'm gonna. Yep. It wasn't quite a 6 pool kibbles, but it was a 10 pool. And as much as it didn't work out for
Buy
him,
those?
I didn't pay 1 cent for these. Desro gave them to me at MLG Raleigh.
I need to.